Entire patrol teams are in isolation after Vancouver police had to break up a party. But across BC, police officers are not required to put on a mask, despite the fact in some situations needing to go particularly close when dealing with the public.
The family physicians, the emergency room physicians, nurses, healthcare workers, as much as we are on the front line, our officers are on the front line too.
Dr. Anna Wallach is one of dozens of BC physicians petitioning the provincial government for mandatory masks in some public spaces, suggesting police are some of the most vulnerable people when it comes to not mandating PPE. On Friday, the president of the Vancouver Police Union and the BC Police Association tweeted 2 entire patrol teams of VPD members are off in isolation because of an out-of-control 100-plus person party they had to respond to. 3 members have now tested positive.
There's no guarantee that they're going to have be entering a place where people will be appropriately physically distanced. So I think they should be required to have masks on for their own protection.
Last month, City News spoke with a Richmond resident who was taken aback by the lack of PPE police wore at a roadside check. When he asked to be given 6 feet of distance when RCMP approached his vehicle window, he says the officer replied,
"Well, don't worry, I don't have COVID."
In July, the officer in charge of BC RCMP Traffic Services said although recommended, officers are not required to wear masks. City News reached out to the RCMP and Vancouver Police Department to see if there are any plans to change their policies regarding PPE, but did not hear back in time for broadcast.
There is evidence that it is protective to the wearer, but this is all evolving over the last 5 or 6 months. So the message is can get confusing.
We asked people on Twitter whether they feel masks should be mandatory for police in BC, and of the nearly 1,000 people who responded just before this story went to air, over 95% felt police should be required to wear masks in at least some or all situations.
If they're out in a patrol car, why bother? But yeah, if you're interacting with the public, yeah, I think you should wear a mask.
If you're going out in the world, it's pretty much like a handshake now. It's being courteous to people.
If they are close to people, they should, just in case the people have it or they have it, or either way.
So far this month, TransLink and BC Transit have announced face masks will be mandatory on public transit across much of the province as of August 24th. And grocery stores like Walmart are making masks mandatory in all stores across Canada as of August 12th.
Doctors on the front lines are getting scared again. We're back where we were in March. We want to see the masks just so that everybody can help get us through it.
In Vancouver, Ashley Burr, City News.